Hello and welcome to American Country Countdown. I'm Bob Kingsley, and coming up in the next 3 hours are the 40 hottest country records in the USA as determined by Billboard magazine. The biggest country stars in the world singing the biggest country hits in the nation. And it all begins with the first of this week's top-selling song.
Number 40.
Closer to You is the title of the new song that debuts by the Burrito Brothers.
Closer to you. Each step eternity. Still I keep longing to be closer to you. Closer to you. Dreaming of your embrace. Night after night, day after day, I'm closer to you.
It seems so funny what love can do, and ain't it a heartache when your world turns blue?
Closer to you. Each step eternity. Still I keep longing to be closer to you. Closer to you. Dreaming of your embrace. Night after night, day after day, and closer to you.
I believe in dreaming like fools often do. I'll go on believing this dream will come true.
Closer to you. Each step eternity. Still I keep longing to be closer to you. Closer to you. Dreaming of your embrace. Night after night, day after day, and closer to you. Night after night, day after day, and closer to you. Closer to you.
The Burrito Brothers debut at number 40 on American Country Countdown with Closer to You. Not long ago, this next singer sat down to write a philosophical country song, and he ended up drawing from his own personal experience to do it. Gary Morris told us that he and his co-writer, Eddie Susser, sat down specifically to write some kind of message song. Well, it quickly occurred to Gary that the most traumatic experiences he'd been through were his 2 divorces. Well, now most people who've been through a divorce know that there's a definite message in there somewhere. But the message Gary Morris got from his divorces had to do with the best, most painless way to handle the trauma and survive the experience. And what Gary discovered is spelled out in this week's 39th most popular song called Don't Look Back.
Thought I'd play the game forever, but I played it as long as I can, and it's starting to drive me crazy, calling it love and calling her baby. I gotta leave it while I can. Don't look back when you know it's over. Now I'm going through some changes, learning to take it a love at a time. Southern belles and Yankee ladies, it's my time to drive them crazy now. I got moving on my mind. Don't look back when you know it's over. Don't look back if love's come and gone. Don't look back and no need of crying. There's a place for memories, a time for moving on. Couldn't take it, I had to leave. Now it's all just history. Don't look back when you know it's over. Don't look back if love's come and gone. Don't look back.
Falling from number 21 to number 39, Gary Morris and Don't Look Back. This next group consists of Randy Owen on rhythm guitar, Jeff Cook on lead guitar, keyboards, and fiddle. The bass player is Teddy Gentry, and Mark Herndon is the drummer. Together, they're known as Alabama, and they debut on ACC at number 38 with Take Me Down.
Fly away with me tonight. Take me on a one-way flight in your loving arms, and everything's gonna be all right. You're the one who took my hand when no one else could understand. You're the one who moves me like nobody else can. Take me down where I wanna be. Turn around this man who lives inside of me. Take me down and love me all night long. Hold me close and make me strong. Take me down. Take me down tonight. In your eyes, I see a light. It's your emotions glowing bright. So keep the fires burning and let it warm me through the night. You can be a part of me, 'cause you're what love was meant to be. You and me, baby, will set this flame inside us free. You don't have to stay forever. Let's just put our hearts together. Share another night in ecstasy. We know that it's feeling better every time we get together. Maybe love was meant for you and me. Whoa, take me down where I wanna be. Turn around this man who lives inside of me. Take me down and love me all night long. Hold me close and make me strong. Take me down. Take me down tonight. Take me down tonight. Take me down tonight.
Debuting at number 38, Alabama and Take Me Down, as we count down the 40 biggest country hits of the week.
This is my kind of country, my kind of music. American Country Countdown.
From the bottom to the top, we're counting down the 40 biggest country hits of the week. I'm Bob Kingsley, and at number 37, here's George Strait. And if you're thinking you want a stranger.
Lately you've been showing all the signs of a woman with someone else on her mind. It's not your fault, some nights I've left you alone. And if you're thinking you want a stranger, there's one coming home. If you're thinking you want a stranger, I'll soon be there. You're gonna see a change in me. This time I swear, no more late nights coming in at daylight, and no more doing you wrong. If you're thinking you want a stranger, there's one coming home. Bought you a silk gown, perfume today. Picked up some roses and champagne on the way. Oh, I called to ask you to put some soft music on. 'Cause if you're thinking you want a stranger, there's one coming home. Stranger, I'll soon be there. You're gonna see a change in me. This time I swear, no more late nights coming in at daylight, and no more doing you wrong. If you're thinking you want a stranger, there's one coming home. Thinking you want a stranger, there's one coming home.
George Strait drops from number 27 to number 37 with If You're Thinking You Want a Stranger. This next song is by 4 members of a performing family that built a dynasty singing nothing but pop-oriented music. They're Wayne, Jay, Alan, and Merrill, the Osmond brothers. It's been several years since they even recorded together because each of the guys have been pursuing personal projects of their own. But 2 years ago, they began talking with some West Coast record folks about getting together to record some traditional grassroots country music. The obvious question was, could members of one of America's premier pop music families have any credibility at all singing country music? And as far as the Osmonds are concerned, the answer is yes. Because in spite of their awesome success over the years, they've always been, and still are, straightforward, fundamental people who tried to stay in touch with who they were before they became successful. And they felt that they could indeed bring an honest interpretation to a good country song if they found one. Well, they did find one. It's called I Think About You Lovin', and it climbs 4 notches to number 36 this week. Here are the Osmonds.
I have lifted up the corners of my heart so that you can come into the warmest part. And I have broken down the fences of my mind. I think about your loving all the time.
And I have
Lifted up the corners of my heart so you can come into the warmest spot. I've broken down the fences of my mind, and I just think about your loving all the time. I know we stand together on the edge of something wonderful. We can't shake or take it all the way. I know that love can hurt me, it can really put me under. You don't find the real warmest part.
And I have
Broken down the fences of my mind.
and I just
Think about your loving all the time.
and I have
Lifted up the corners of my heart.
At number 36, those are the Osmonds, and I Think About You Lovin'. We've got the week's 35 top-selling country hits still to come when American Country Countdown continues.
My kind of country, my kind of music. American Country Countdown. Listen to the countdown.
I'm Bob Kingsley, and these are the biggest country hits of the week, counting down to the number one song. At number 35, here's Jerry Reed and the Man with a Golden Thumb.
He was sitting out on his front porch picking when I snuck up behind his shack. He was playing that old beat-up guitar of his to a dog that he called Jack. Now, my daddy used to tell me, boy, now don't go wandering around his place. Well, that man could be Satan's right arm. He's got evil in his face. But, boy, he made that old beat-up guitar sound like it cost a $100 bill, even though he'd lost 4 of his fingers working at a backwoods sawmill. I used to stand there in the darkness and I'd listen while he played. And until this very day, I can still recall every lick he ever made. He played funk and blues, folk and rock, he didn't know they had a name. He could ring them strings, make them sing, he was way ahead of the game. He took his thumb and he'd slap it numb, say, Jack, here's how it's done. Now just lay back and listen, boy, to the Man with the Golden Thumb. Well, one night I finally got up my nerve and I walked up to the old man. And them cold black eyes stared down at me and my feet kind of shuffled in the sand. He said, hey, what's a kid like you doing hanging around an old man like me? I said, mister, I just love your play. He said, well, just pull up and have a seat. Well, I spent a lot of time at his cabin, just him and that old dog and me. And folks, it was there that I heard the best guitar in the state of Tennessee. And you know, to my eyes, it was a miracle just to see the way it was done. The good Lord made him poor and blind, but he gave him a golden thumb. I spent many a night in his cabin, and he taught me everything I know. He said, son, we ought to take your banjo and my guitar and hit the road. So we went down to Dallas and we killed them. Did the same thing in New Orleans. We raised the roof in old St. Louis. I can still hear the people scream. I can feel him in my fingers. You can hear him every time I strum. Heard a whole lot of pickers, but they can't hold a candle to the Man with a golden thumb. He played funk and blues, folk and rock, he didn't know they had a name. He could ring them strings, make them sing, he was way ahead of the game. He'd take his thumb and slap it numb and say, boy, here's how it's done. And if you take notes, you might learn to play like the Man with a golden thumb. Let the old man have it, son.
There's Jerry Reed at number 35, up 2 with the Man with a Golden Thumb. Every week at this time, American Country Countdown is heard from coast to coast and around the world on great radio stations like WFEM in Elwood City, Pennsylvania, KTUI in Sullivan, Missouri, and KEYR in Scottsbluff, Nebraska. Now, here's Billy Swan with Survey Song number 34.
Some poor rich folks are lonesome and blue because they can't buy what I got with you. But it sure would be nice to have the money too. That kind of money and all kind of love. We could live in a castle like a queen and a king with that kind of money and all kind of love. Have nothing to do but just to do our thing with that kind of money and all kind of love. No money can't buy what I got with you.
but it would be nice to have the money too. My oh my, what we couldn't do with their kind of money and our kind of love. We wouldn't have to worry for the rest of our lives with their kind of money and our kind of love. We'd go around the world and we wouldn't think twice with their kind of money and our kind of love. We have a mink bed spreads and Florida tans, diamonds and rubies all over your hands. Buy a tropical island and lay in the sand with that kind of money and all kind of love. With that kind of money and all kind of love. With that kind of money and all kind of love. We never go to work, we just play and play, make love all night and sleep all day. Sure would be nice to live that way with their kind of money and all kind of love. With their kind of money and all kind of love. With their kind of money and all kind of love. With their kind of money and all kind of love.
Billy Swan climbs 2 notches to number 34 with their kind of money and our kind of love. Billy's co-writer on that song is Don Robertson, who happens to be one of the truly great songwriters of the past 30 years. He's also a fascinating man to be around. Don was born in Peking, China, but he grew up in Chicago, where he began writing songs at age 7. Don told us that as a child, he was fascinated by all kinds of music, from cowboy songs to the classical music that his father listened to each night. Don's professional career began in 1953, and among the more than 400 songs that he's written, you'll find everything from jazz to symphonic works. But his most enduring success has been as a country writer. Early on, Don Robertson wrote hits for such legendary singers as Eddie Arnold, Hank Snow, and Jim Reeves. And more recently, Elvis Presley recorded 14 of Don's songs, not to mention versions by artists including Jerry Lee Lewis, Ray Price, Sonny James, Loretta Lynn, Janie Fricke, and Charlie Pride. You see, Don writes the kind of timeless classic songs that get recorded over and over and are continually being rediscovered by each new generation of performers. Now, the song we're about to hear is probably the most famous Don Robertson song of all. It was first recorded in 1954 by Eddie Arnold, and since then, it's been cut by over 100 other artists, including this recent version by Ronnie Milsap.
How many arms have held you and hated to let you go? How many, I wonder, but I really don't want to know. How many lips have kissed you and set your soul aglow? How many, I wonder, but I really don't want to know. So always make me wonder, and always make me guess. And even if I ask you, darling, don't confess. Just let it remain your secret. 'Cause darling, I
From his album called Images, there's Ronnie Milsap with Don Robertson's I Really Don't Want to Know. This is American Country Countdown, and we are 33 hits away from number 1.
My kind of country, my kind of music. American Country Countdown.
Once a week, we count down the country hits to the number 1 song in the land. I'm Bob Kingsley, and at number 33, Merle Haggard debuts with Are the Good Times Really Over?
I wish a buck was still silver. It was back when the country was strong. Back before Elvis and before the Vietnam War came along. Before the Beatles and yesterday, when a man could still work, still would. It's the best of the free life behind us now. And are the good times really over for good? And are we rolling downhill like a snowball headed for hell? No kind of chance for the flag or the Liberty Bell. I wish a Ford and a Chevy would still last 10 years like they should. It's the best of the free life behind us now. And are the good times really over for good? I wish Coke was still cola and a joint was a bad place to be. And it was back before Nixon lied to us all on TV. For microwave ovens, when a girl could still cook, still would. It's the best of the free life behind us now. Are the good times really over for good? I'll be rolling down the hill like a snowball headed for hell. With no kind of chance for the flag, the Liberty Bell. I wish a Ford and a Chevy would still last 10 years like they should. Is the best of the free life behind us now? Are the good times really over for good? Stop rolling down the hill like a snowball headed for hell. Stand up for the flag and let's all ring the Liberty Bell. Make a Ford and a Chevy that'll still last 10 years like they should. 'Cause the best of the free life is still yet to come. And the good times ain't over for good.
Debuting at number 33, Merle Haggard, and Are the Good Times Really Over? Merle wrote that, and he says that he's been writing songs since he was 10 years old. In grade school, he used to take home report cards containing remarks like, sit staring out the window and scribbling. Well, what he was actually doing was trying to write songs, never realizing for a minute that he'd ever become famous for it. Merle's written the majority of his 59 chart hits so far, and 7 years ago this week, he entered Billboard's country chart with a song that he wrote that soon became his 21st #1 hit.
Big wheels rolling, moving on. Big wheels rolling, gotta keep 'em going. Big wheels rolling, moving on. The white line is the lifeline to a nation, and men like Will and Sonny make it move. Living like a gypsy, always on the go, doing what they best know how to do. Jamming gears has got to be a fever, 'cause men become addicted to the grind. It takes a special breed to be a truck driving man, and a steady hand to pull that load behind. Big wheels rolling, moving on. Big wheels rolling, gotta keep 'em going. Big wheels rolling, moving on. All-night country music keeps them going, and Will and Sonny keep on moving on. A good hot cup of coffee is waiting up ahead, and the rhythm of the highway hums along. Jamming gears has got to be a fever, 'cause men become addicted to the grind. It takes a special breed to be a truck driving man, and a steady hand to pull that load behind. Big wheels rolling, moving on. Big wheels rolling, gotta keep 'em going. Big wheels rolling, moving on.
That debuted just 7 years ago this week. Merle Haggard with a theme from a popular TV series in the mid-1970s called Moving On. We pick up the countdown now with a song at number 32. Here is Lacey J. Dalton.
Slow down, we don't have to fight it, hey, slow down. We're rushing the night away, going too fast. Let's make it last all night long. All day, we both had to hurry, but all night, we don't have to worry, there's plenty of time. Let's pour the wine and slow down. Let's make every hour seem just like a year. Let's count every heartbeat, babe, before they disappear. Slow down, slow down. Let me look you over, baby. Let me tell you this. I'd love to start the loving with this whole world's longest kiss. Slow down, just lay in my arms a while. Slow down, and it won't be long till I love you, and then I love you again. Just slow down. Slow down.
Lacey J. Dalton at number 32 and Slow Down as the countdown continues.
My kind of country, my kind of music.
I'm Bob Kingsley, and at number 31 on the countdown, Johnny Lee debuts with When You Fall in Love.
There'll be a rainbow around the moon. You'll fall apart when you hear that tune. And every day will end too soon. When you fall in love, you get weak in the knees when you see her smile. You try your best to hide it 'cause it's not your style. You let it get you crying like a little child. When you fall in love, when you fall in love, it's out of your hands. It gets into your heart, it changes your plans. But you'll only understand when you fall in love. The summer breeze will chill you to the bone. You walk the floor till the break of dawn. Sometimes you'll feel so alone when you fall in love. And you won't notice but the day that it shows. That light will follow you wherever you go. And that's how you'll know when you fall in love. When you fall in love, it's out of your hands. It gets into your heart, it changes your plans. But you'll only understand when you fall in love. When you fall in love, it's out of your hands. It gets into your heart, it changes your plans. But you'll only understand when you fall in love. When you fall in love, it's out of your hands. It gets into your heart, it changes your plans. But you'll only understand when you fall in love. When you fall in love, it gets out of your hands.
Johnny Lee entering the survey at number 31 with When You Fall in Love.
Number 30.
Here's Terry Gibbs on American Country Countdown. Ashes to Ashes is the title of the song that climbs 3 notches for Terry this week.
Ashes to ashes, dust to dust. Who in this world is a woman gonna trust? Your wheel of life keeps turning while your carriage turns to rust. Ashes to ashes, dust to dust. Once I had a lover, once I had a friend, till they met each other and my world came to an end. They walked away together and I woke up all alone, with tears that fall like raindrops and the heart that's turned to stone. Ashes to ashes, dust to dust. Who in this world is a woman gonna trust? You hung upon a banquet, but you're left without a crust. Ashes to ashes, dust to dust. Nothing lasts forever. There's a curtain for each play, and all we can depend on is the day we call today. So if you have a lover, and if you have a friend, keep them from each other, 'cause you know how it may end. Ashes to ashes, dust to dust. Tell me who in this world is a woman gonna trust? Your wheel of life keeps turning while your carriage turns to rust. Ashes to ashes, dust to
At number 30, up 3 notches for Terry Gibbs. It's called Ashes to Ashes. 29 hits to number 1 and counting them down.
This is my kind of country, my kind of music.
As a veteran, you get a lot of advice, but wisdom's harder to come by. A lot of people imagine themselves in our shoes without understanding the weight on our shoulders. The truth is, few can understand the pressure of finding your own way after serving in the military. But few isn't none. Steady yourself. You're not alone. You've got support. Learn more at maketheconnection.net.
I'm a drifter, and I've seen the rain.
Bobby Goldsboro is on the move, drifting in with a suitcase full of songs, and dropping by just long enough to leave a dream from him to you today. Today, a new album by Bobby Goldsboro from United Artists Records. Also available on United Artists 8 and 4-track stereo tape cartridges and compatible cassettes.
Today, while the blossoms still cling to the vine.
Today, crossing yesterday and leaving it behind. Picking up steam toward tomorrow, close to home. Bobby Goldsboro, here today and heard forever.
Today.
Gary Owens, Super Track.
This is your friendly neighborhood Gary Owens, and this week on Super Tracks we'll spotlight Ray Stevens. From Ahab the Arab to Everything is Beautiful, we'll explore the inventive mind of Ray Stevens, plus highlights from 1967 and more of your favorites from the 50s, 60s, and 70s. Join me this week on Gary Owens Super Tracks.
Gary Owens Super Tracks, Friday night at 9 and Sunday morning at 7 on Oldies Radio Z98.3.
Solid gold scrapbook.
Ever wonder what was happening 5, 10, 15, or 20 years ago this week? Well, that's what this program is all about. Hi, I'm Dick Bartley in New York, the host of America's weekly pop music almanac of the radio, Solid Gold Scrapbook. Join me as we remember the great hit songs, the people and events that made news from this week during several of the past 25 years. Let's have some fun.
Solid Gold Scrapbook with Dick Bartley. Saturday mornings at 11 a.m. Central Time on Oldies Radio Z98.3.
Every week at this time, we count down the 40 top tunes in the country. This is Bob Kingsley on American Country Countdown.
FM 98. American Country Countdown.
We're counting down the country hits to the number 1 song of the week. I'm Bob Kingsley with Janie Fricke and survey song number 29.
There's no way to know how this is all gonna end. We fell in love once, we could fall again. It makes no difference how it all works out. This night with you is all I'm thinking about. Don't worry about me, baby. I'll be alright. Don't worry about me, baby. Just love me tonight. Don't be afraid that you might make me cry. Don't worry about leaving or telling me lies. How can I make you understand? If I can't have it all, I'll take all I can. And don't worry about me, baby. I'll be alright. Don't worry about me, baby. Just love me tonight. This can't be wrong. I know that it's right.
Fricke with the fastest climbing song in this week's survey, moving up 9 notches to number 29. It's called Don't Worry About Me, Baby. Coming up now is the former top 10 song by a 34-year-old singer from Kentucky. His name is John Conley.
My bills are all due, and the babies need shoes, but I'm busted. Cotton is down to a quarter a pound, and I'm busted. I got a cow that's gone dry, and a hen that won't lay, a big stack of bills that get bigger each day. The county's gonna haul my belongings away, 'cause I'm busted. I called on my brother to ask for a loan, 'cause I was busted. Lord, I hate to beg like a dog for a bone, but I'm busted. My brother said there ain't a thing I can do. My wife and my kids are all down with the flu, and I was just thinking about calling on you, 'cause I'm busted. But a man can go wrong when he's busted. The food that we canned last summer is gone, we're busted. The fields are all bare and the cotton won't grow. Me and my family's gotta pack up and go. But I'll make a living just where I don't know, 'cause I'm busted. I'm broke.
John Conley down from number 22 to number 28 this week with Busted. I'm Bob Kingsley, and there is much more to come on American Country Countdown. I'll be right back with the 27 most popular country songs of the week. I'm Bob Kingsley, and as American Country Countdown continues, I'd like to welcome aboard 3 new members to our network of stations this week. KNOE in Monroe, Louisiana, KNFT in Silver City, New Mexico, and WFMA in Rocky Mount, North Carolina.
Number 27.
Here is Johnny Cash.
I'm a charger that charges through the night like an orange bolt of lightning, passing everything in sight. I'm the best pal the Duke boys ever had. I'm thunder on the highway looking bad, bad, bad. I'm a knight, like the kind in shining armor, with my polished body gleaming. I'm a fighter and a charmer. If trouble comes your way, just ask for me. My friends all know me as General Lee. I'm the General Lee, a pistol-pumping, steel-belted cavalry. I'll never let you down when you're riding with me. Buckle up and I'll show you what I mean. Take a look back there, sirens blowing, red lights flashing everywhere. We'll cross the field and we'll be running free. They'll eat us with compliments of me, the General Lee. I'm a hero And that's how I'll make you feel when you're riding shotgun with me and the law is at your heels. I'm glory bound, but when the chase is done, I'll take off through the mountains and have fun. I've got style, tearing through the curves, let my flag wave proudly to the people that I serve. I'm number one, and I will always be the pride of the South they call the General Lee. I'm the General Lee, a piston-pumping, steel-belted cavalry. I'll never let you down when you're riding with me. Buckle up and I'll show you what I mean. Take a look back there, sirens blowing, red lights flashing everywhere. I'll jump that pond and we'll be running free, and they'll go swimming compliments of me. The General Lee, the General Lee, General Lee.
From the Dukes and Hazzard album, Johnny Cash climbing 3 notches to number 27 with the General Lee. About 10 years ago, when this next singer first went to Nashville, he discovered how important the little things in life are, when all you have in life are the little things. John Anderson told us that ordinarily $40 doesn't mean a lot, but it does when you've just left high school, gotten married, and just arrived in Music City, and it's all the money you got in the world. And a beat-up old Volkswagen doesn't amount to much unless it's the only transportation you have. But according to John, that old VW got him to the plumber's helper job he lined up, and that $40 in his pocket kept him from starving until the job brought some more money in. These days, even though he has a lot more than $40 in his pocket and he drives a little better car, John Anderson has never forgotten that sometimes it's definitely the little things that make the difference. John climbs 5 notches to number 26 on this week's countdown with Would You Catch a Falling Star?
You know, the crowd was very small for a country music show, but he faked a curtain call just like it was years ago. And then a lady grabbed his arm as he staggered down the aisle, and with all his country charm, and he addressed her with a smile. Would you catch a falling star before it crashes to the ground? Don't you know how people are? Nobody loves you when you're down. Pick me up and take me home, and I'll bring my old guitar, sing a golden oldie song, if you'll catch a falling star. He had a silver-plated bus and a million country fans, and now there's just a few of us, and he drives a little van. And they were beating down his door, the lovely women left and right, and now he's on the hardwood floor, wondering where he'll spend the night. Would you catch a falling star before it crashes to the ground? Don't you know how people are? Nobody loves you when you're down. Pick him up and take him home, and he'll bring his old guitar, sing a golden oldie song, if you'll catch a falling star. Sing a golden country song,
John Anderson at number 26, and Would You Catch a Falling Star? This next song is the former top 10 hit by Dolly Parton. It's called Single Women, and it falls from number 14 to number 25 this week.
Single boys and single women with a single thought in mind, just to make it till the morning, looking for what they can find, for a man they won't remember, for a night they can't forget. Do you come to this place often? May I light a cigarette? Drinking beer and amaretto, passing time and swapping jokes, hoping for a new beginning, but beginning to lose hope. And you're waiting for that moment when a glance becomes a stare. What's that perfume that you're wearing? Haven't I met you somewhere? Find a matchbook in the morning with a name, a number strong. When you phone, a woman answers, and you wish you'd never call. Oh, they're friendly when they meet you, but they're strangers when they go. Do you mind if I come join you? Would you like to dance one more? And it's getting near to closing, and the seconds pass like years. Lots of friends to share the laughter, not a one to share the tears. Oh, and you wish they'd change that jukebox, 'cause you know every song they play. Can I drop you up in my place? Oh, what's the matter? Are you gay? You got a 20 in your pocket, got your toothbrush in your purse. Life could get a whole lot better, but it better not get worse. Single boys and single women with a single thought in mind, just to make it till the morning, looking for what they can find.
At number 25 and falling, Dolly Parton and Single Women, as we count down the 40 biggest country hits of the week.
My kind of country, my kind of music. American country, we're simply counting the countdown.
Billboard magazine ranks them, and we count them down. I'm Bob Kingsley, and at number 24, here's Ed Bruce with Love's Found You and Me.
Just as sure as there's gold in California, a jukebox in Texas, guitars down in Tennessee. Just as sure as a peach grows in Georgia, we gonna make it. Love's found you and me. It's been a long time coming, and you've tried others, so have I. But love never touched me till you touched me, and you never saw love till you saw it in my eyes. as sure as there's gold in California. A jukebox in Texas, guitars down in Tennessee. Just as sure as a peach grows in Georgia, we gonna make it. Love's found you and me. You can look too hard and overlook it. Never see the forest for the trees. Run your race too fast and never win it. But if love is a gamble, babe, I'll bet on you and me. Just as sure as there's gold in California, a jukebox in Texas, guitars down in Tennessee. Just as sure as a peach grows in Georgia, we gonna make it. Love's found you and me. Just as sure as there's gold in California, a jukebox in Texas, guitars down in Tennessee. Just as sure as a peach grows in Georgia, we gonna make it. Love's found you and me. We gonna make it, babe. Love's found you and me.
Love's Found You and Me. There's Ed Bruce climbing 4 notches to number 24. At number 23, Ray Price climbs 3 notches with 40 and Fading.
He looked in the mirror while he was shaving this morning. The lines in his face and the age in his eyes gave a warning. As he stands face to face with the man that everyone sees, he whispers it's hell to be 40 and fading and feeling like you're 23. When the young ladies look, they still get that gleam in their eye. He's got money to burn, but there's one thing he don't have to buy. And last night he learned you're as old as you let yourself be. He may look like he's 40 and fading, but she made him feel 23. They say it's hell to be 40 and fading. From now on it's all downhill. But he don't believe it, 'cause life's what you live it, and he's just beginning to live. So long as there's ladies that need a good loving, well, that's where he's gonna be. Outside he may be 40 and fading, inside he's still 23. He thinks it's a shame that God wasted youth on the young, 'cause your life is half over before you learn how it's done. Now he's living the life that a young man's eyes never see. Everyone thinks that he's 40 and fading, but inside he's still 23. Everyone thinks that he's 40 and fading, but inside he's still 23.
That's Ray Price at number 23 with 40 and Fadin'. We've got the week's 22 top-selling country hits still to come when American Country Countdown continues.
This is my kind of country, my kind of music. American Country Countdown. Listen to the countdown.
I'm Bob Kingsley, and we're counting down the week's 40 biggest country hits. Earlier in the countdown, we heard Alabama's new song called Take Me Down. Now at number 22, here's their former number one hit called Mountain Music.
Oh, play me some mountain music like Grandma and Grandpa used to play. Then I'll float on down the river to a Cajun hideaway. Drift away like Tom Sawyer, ride a raft with old Huck Finn. Take a nap like Rip Van Winkle, daydreaming again. Oh, play me some mountain music like Grandma and Grandpa used to play. Then I'll float on down the river to Cajun hideaway. Swim across the river just to prove that I'm a man. Spend the day being lazy, just being nature's friend. Climb a long tall hickory, bending over, skinning cats, playing baseball with shirt rocks, using sawmill swaps for bats. Play some back home, come on music that comes from the heart. Play something with lots of feeling, 'cause that's where music has to start. Oh, play me some mountain music like Grandma and Grandpa used to play. Then I'll float on down the river to Cajun hideaway. Hey, hey. Oh, play me mountain music. Oh, play me mountain music. Oh, play me mountain music. Oh, play.
Down from number 11 to number 22 this week, Alabama and Mountain Music. You know, it's been about 9 years since Ronnie Millsap arrived in Nashville and became, as they say, an overnight success. But according to Joyce Millsap, Ronnie's wife, what may have appeared to be instant success actually took 7 long years. Joyce and Ronnie have been married for more than 17 years now, and she shared many of his early struggles. Joyce was there when Ronnie worked out of Atlanta, and in those days, she was Ronnie's chauffeur and road crew, driving him from town to town and helping him move his equipment in and out of what seemed like an endless series of dingy nightclubs and honky-tonks. Joyce also shared Ronnie's frustration during the time they lived in Memphis, when Ronnie's first record labels insisted that he record rock and rhythm and blues music, even though his heart was set on doing country. So even though Ronnie seemed to explode on the music scene all at once back in 1974, Joyce Millsap knew that this overnight success was years in the making. Ronnie's 29th chart song is called Any Day Now, and this week it climbs 4 notches to number 21.
Any day now, I will hear you say goodbye, my love, and you'll be on your way. Then my wild, beautiful bird, you will have flown. Oh, any day now, I'll be all alone. Oh, any day now, when your restless eyes meet someone new. Oh, to my sad surprise, then the blue shadows will fall all over town. Will let me down. Oh, I know I shouldn't want to keep you if you don't want to stay. Until you're gone forever, I'll keep holding on for dear life. This way, begging you to stay any day now. When the clock strikes go, you'll call it off, and then my tears will flow. Then my wild, beautiful bird, you will have flown. Will let me down, 'cause you won't be around. Then the blue shadows will fall all over town. Won't be around any day now. You won't be around.
Ronnie Millsap at number 21 with Any Day Now as the countdown rolls on.
My kind of country, my kind of music. American country.
My name's Bob Kingsley, and the countdown continues at number 20 with Charlie Pride.
Well, I came in late again last night. Really, it was this morning. I had my alibi down pat. I was gonna be charming, but the locks were all changed. I was stuck outside with a key that no longer fit. There was a note on the door that said, adios, sayonara, goodbye, this is it. I don't think she's in love anymore. She's hanging up a telephone and locking her door. I don't think she wants to hear any more of my life. I don't think she's in love anymore. She's not dying my life like before. The only thing she wants the phone booth, almost down to crying, all ready to spill the truth. I see she's tired of my lying, but I was all ready to beg and plead and to turn over a brand new leaf. But the second she heard it was me on the line, I heard click, she hung up on me. I don't think she's in love anymore. She's hanging up a telephone and locking her door. I don't think she wants to hear any more of my lies. I don't think she's in love anymore. She's not dying my life like before. The only thing she wants out of me now is goodbye. I don't think she's in love anymore.
There's Charlie Pride at number 20, up 3 notches with I Don't Think She's in Love Anymore. This next performer hails from the same Arkansas-Louisiana border area that turned out such country music heavyweights as Governor Jimmy Davis, Farron Young, Mickey Gilley, Webb Pierce, and Jerry Lee Lewis. Joe Stampley's from that area, a town on the Louisiana side called Spring Hill, which is still pretty much the same place it was before Joe became a big recording act. Bob and Joe's is where he used to go for hamburgers after school let out. And when he's in town, he still likes to hang out there, watching his pals play Joe Stampley records on the jukebox, which is kind of nice. Joe's new album is called I'm Going Hurtin', and from that LP comes a song that climbs a notch this week to number 19.
Set 'em up, I'll drink 'em down. I got a lot of hurting to do. Don't be so slow, I got a long way to go. I'm gonna hit every bar before I'm through. I'm going hurting, hurting all over town. I'm going hurting, I got some memories to drown. Ain't no sense just sitting at home. Ain't no fun hurting all alone. I'm going out to get her off my mind. I'm gonna hurt myself a real good time. I'm going hurting, hurting all over town. I'm going hurting, I got some memories to drown. Ain't no sense just sitting at home. Ain't no fun hurting all alone. I'm going out to get her off my mind. I'm gonna hurt myself a real good time. I'm going hurting, hurting all over town. I'm going hurting, I got some memories to drown. I'm going hurting.
Joe Stampley up a notch to number 19 this week with I'm Going Hurtin'. 18 hits to number 1 as we count them down.
This is my kind of country, my kind of music. American country, we're simply counting the countdown.
I'm Bob Kingsley, and we're up to number 18 on our countdown of the 40 biggest country hits of the week. It's a song that climbs 6 notches for Barbara Mandrell, entitled Till You're Gone.
How many days? How many ways do I have to lose you till you're gone? How many nights? How many lonely nights do I have to lose you, darling, till you're gone? It happens every time. I think I'm getting over you. Something about somebody new gets me thinking about you. How many times? How
number 18. There's Barbara Mandrell with Till You're Gone. Barbara is quite simply one of the most talented musicians in the business. By the time she was 11 years old, she'd already mastered the steel guitar, which is probably the most difficult instrument in country music. At that age, she played steel so well that she landed a job demonstrating the instrument at a Chicago music trade convention. And it was that very job that led her to her very first professional gig, playing and singing at a hotel in Las Vegas. At the time, it seemed a natural idea to bill herself as Sweetheart of the Steel Guitar, although she could just as easily have been advertised as the sweetheart of a half a dozen instruments that she plays equally as well. Barb's first chart song was I've Been Lovin' You Too Long. The year was 1969, and the record received only a fair amount of reaction. But a year later, Barb got terrific response to her second chart tune, which entered Billboard's country chart 12 years ago this week. From 1970, here's Barbara Mandrell, Playing Round with Love.
Not too long ago you said to me, I believe it's time you set me free, 'cause I found a woman who knows how to love me right, and she don't mind if I lay out all night. And you said, hallelujah, this woman sure gets to you. I finally found peace of mind, singing hallelujah. You don't know what good it'll do you. Playing around with love will do it every time. But then one day she felt like moving on. One goodbye and you were all alone. And it's funny, I could almost hear the sound when your whole world came tumbling to the ground. And I said, hallelujah, that woman socked it to you. Just walked away and blew your mind, singing hallelujah. You got what's coming to you. Playing around with love will do it every time. But it seems that I'm not too satisfied with the brand new love that's walking by my side. 'Cause already there's no love on my mind. Playing around with love will do it every time.
From 1970, there's Barbara Mandrell, Playing Around with Love. Back to the countdown and survey song number 17. Here is Razzie Bailey.
Every morning when I wake up, the first thing that I find, the last thought that I had last night, is the first thing on my mind. Your memory stays with me each day from dawn to dawn. Every time you cross my mind, you break my heart. Every time you cross my mind, you break my heart. Every time I think of you, the teardrops start. I can't stand much more before I fall apart. Every time you cross my mind, every time time you cross my mind, you break my heart. Remembering you is all I've had to do since I can't remember when. If only I could forget you, I knew I could love again. But when you wanna hurt me, you know the place to start. Every time you cross my mind, you break my heart. Every time you cross my mind, you break my heart. Every time I think of you, the teardrops start. I can't stand much more before I fall apart. Every time you cross my mind, you break my heart.
Razzie Bailey climbing 2 notches to number 17 with Every Time You Cross My Mind. And we're 16 hits away from number 1.
My kind of country, my kind of music. American Country Countdown.
I'm Bob Kingsley, and at number 16, here is Crystal Gale.
For all the times you stood by me through right and wrong, for being there to catch me when I'd fall. I love you for your faith in me, for all the joys you've given me. But there's one thing makes me love you most of all. You never gave up on me when I was giving love up on you. Every time I thought this love can't work, you stayed to see it through. You never gave up on me when I was making things rough on you. And you showed me what it really means to love somebody. And though sometimes we might not see things eye to eye, you've always meant me more than half the way. So for all the times I've let you down and you could have packed your things and gone, I love you most of all because you stayed. And you never gave up on me when I was giving love up on you. Never mattered who was right or wrong, you stayed to see it through. You never gave up on me when I was making things rough on you. And you showed me what it really means to love. There were times I just knew you did not understand my moods. Oh, those long and sleepless nights I put us through. But you stuck by me anyway, gave me love every day. Now there's nothing in this world I wouldn't do for you, 'cause you never gave up on me when I was giving love up on you. Every time I thought this love can't work, you stayed to see it through. You never gave up on me when I was making things rough on you. And you showed me what it really means to love. at work, you stayed to see it through. You never gave up on me.
Crystal Gale falling from number 6 to number 16 with You Never Gave Up on Me.
Number 15.
Here's Steve Warner on American Country Countdown. Steve climbing a notch with Kansas City Lights.
6 months out at sea, be coming home soon on leave. I think of her as I stand here on the deck. Stars light the sky like a Kansas City night. Reflections on the water take me back. City lights in my mind, they shine so bright. She's waiting there, I've been away too long. Kansas City lights shine for me tonight. Watch over her for me till I get home. No war is ever won. Find a job that must be done. It's just sometimes it feels like no one cares. Waves are calm tonight as I take my pen and write. You're always in my dreams and in my prayers. In my mind, they shine so bright. She's waiting there, I've been away too long. Kansas City lights shine for me tonight. Watch over her for me till I get home. I dream I feel the plane descending above the lights of Kansas City. And as the plane touches down, I see her standing there right now. Kansas City lights in my mind, they shine so bright. She's waiting there, I've been away too long.
At number 15 in popularity, Steve Warner and Kansas City Lights. I'm Bob Kingsley, and we've got 14 hits to go on our way to number 1, so stay close. I'm Bob Kingsley, and this is American Country Countdown, our weekly survey of the biggest selling country records in the nation. So far, we've heard numbers 40 through 15. Now the countdown continues.
Number 14.
Conway Twitty climbs 4 notches with Slow Hand.
As the midnight moon was drifting through the lazy sway of the tree, I saw the look in your eyes, looking into the night, not seeing what you wanted to see. Darling, don't say a word. I've already heard what your body's saying to mine. You're tired of fast moves, you got a slow groove on your mind. You want a man with a slow hand. You want a lover with an easy touch. You want somebody who will spend some time, not come and go in a heated rush. Baby, believe me, I understand. When it comes to love, you want a slow hand. With no one around and a blanket of stars in our eyes. Hey, we're drifting free like two lost leaves on the crazy wind of the night. Darling, don't say a word. I've already heard what your body's saying tonight. If you want all night, you know it's all right. I've got time. You got a man with a slow hand.
At number 14 and moving up, there's Conway Twitty and Slow Hand. You know, for hundreds of years, artists depended on a system of patronage. You see, patrons were wealthy people who discovered a talented painter or musician and used their wealth and power to support and promote the artist's career. Well, about 3 years ago, a wealthy Florida trucking executive named Carol Fulmer went a long way toward reviving that patronage system. He'd gone to Iowa to his high school reunion. Now, while he was there, he happened to wander into a local nightclub, and it was there he discovered a down-on-his-luck singer who he has since promoted into one of the hottest acts in the country music business. His name is Leon Everett, and he has this week's 13th ranked song.
I love it when you're with me. I want you with me all of the time. You're just what I've been looking for to satisfy a burning need of mine. And I don't want to share you now with someone who thinks that you still care. If I can't have all of you, just give me what you think is fair. And I'll be standing in the shadows, holding back the love I have for you. And it's hard not to let it show every time I see him hold you. When I see the two of you, part of me pretends that you're not there. And if I can't have all of you, just give me what you think is fair. Just a little part of you, that's all that I'm asking. I know that having all of you just may not ever be, but I love it when you're with me. I want you with me all of the time. And you're just what I've been looking for to satisfy a burning need of mine. And I don't want to share you now with someone who thinks that you still care. But if I can't have all of you, just give me what you think is fair. And if I can't have all of you, just give me what you think is fair.
Leon Everett climbing 4 notches to number 13 with Just Give Me What You Think Is Fair.
Number 12.
Here is Mel McDaniel and Take Me to the Country.
Working 9 to 5 just to stay alive, living from day to day. And the TV dinners and a tonic and gin is eating up all my pay. It's a natural fact, if you're living like that, you won't be living long. Takes a whole lot of loving from a whole lot of woman to keep you satisfied and strong. But on the outskirts of town, there's a lady I found, knows how to treat me right. She's gonna take me to the country tonight. She's gonna take me to the country. She's gonna take me to the country. There's a woman I found on the outskirts of town, knows how to treat me right. She's gonna take me to the country tonight. When the weekend comes and the work is done, I'm looking for a place to play. I leave the city streets for the trees and creeks, saddle up my Chesapeake Bay. With the moon above and a feeling for love, we're dancing on a hardwood floor. It takes a whole lot of loving from a whole lot of woman to keep me coming back for more. Well, on the outskirts of town, there's a woman I found, knows how to treat me right. She's gonna take me to the country tonight. She's gonna take me to the country. She's gonna take me to the country. Yeah, there's a woman I found on the outskirts of town, knows how to treat me right. She's gonna take me to the country tonight. She's gonna take me to the country tonight.
There's Mel McDaniel at number 12, moving up 1 with Take Me to the Country as we count down the 40 biggest country hits of the week.
My kind of country, my kind of music. American country countdown.
We're counting down the country hits the way they're ranked on Billboard Magazine's national record charts. I'm Bob Kingsley with Tammy Wynette and survey song number 11.
When you left, you said just doing me a favor. I cried and I begged you not to go. Now it's just been 2 short weeks and you're wanting to come back, but I think there's something that you ought to know. I've rearranged the living room to suit me. I gave your favorite chair to charity. That closet you insisted on, it's mine now. So don't bring your old hang-ups back to me. I'm wearing my jeans a little bit tighter, changed my hairstyle and I'm learning how to dance. So maybe let's wait a little bit longer before you come back and give me another chance.
taking a 4-notch jump to number 11. There's Tammy Wynette and Another Chance. The first of this week's 10 hottest records belongs to Lee Greenwood, and it is indeed cause for celebration at the Greenwood household because this week, Lee scores his first top 10 hit with only his second chart record. Here's Lee Greenwood and Ring on Her Finger.
She stood before God, her family and friends, and vowed that she'd never love anyone else again, only me. As pure as her gown of white, she stood by my side and promised that she'd love me till the day she died. Lord, please forgive her, even though she lied, 'cause you're the only one who knows just how hard she tried. She had a ring on her finger and time on her hands. The woman in her needed the warmth of a man. The gold turned cold in her wedding band. It's just a ring on your finger when there's time on your hands. When I had up all the countless nights she cried herself to sleep, and all the broken promises I somehow failed to keep, I can't blame her. I'm the one who left her too many times alone in a 3-bedroom prison. She tried to make a home. Her love slowly died, but the fire inside still burned. In the arms of a stranger was the only place left to turn. She had a ring on her finger and time on her hands. The woman in her needed the warmth of a man. The gold turned cold in her wedding band. It's just a ring on your finger when there's time. She had a ring on her finger and time on her hands. The woman in her needed the warmth of a man. The gold turned cold in her wedding band. It's just a ring on your finger when there's time on your hands.
Lee Greenwood climbing 2 notches to number 10 with Ring on Her Finger, Time on Her Hands. We've got the week's 9 top-selling country hits still to come when American Country Countdown continues.
This is my kind of country, my kind of music. American Country Countdown.
We're counting down the week's best-selling country hits. I'm Bob Kingsley, and at number 9, here is Gene Watson.
When you finally tell me what I know is on your mind, don't cry, don't let those teardrops start. Just tell me that you're leaving and you'll be gone for good, but speak softly, you're talking to my heart. True love is a treasure that few men ever find. I thought that I'd found it from the start, and now it's over. It's so over. Only a fool would stay to watch it fall apart. How I tried to change your mind, sold my soul, lost my pride. What's that reflection in your eyes? Was it your plan to love another man? Soul, lost my pride. What's that reflection in your eyes, honey? Is it your plan to love another man? When you finally tell me what I know is on your mind, don't cry, don't let those teardrops start. Just tell me that you're leaving and you'll be gone for good. But speak softly, you're talking to my heart. But speak softly, you're talking to my heart.
That's Gene Watson at number 9 and holding with Speak Softly, You're Talking to My Heart. You know, it's difficult to imagine anyone who is more laid back and composed than Don Williams. But a while back, Don temporarily lost that composure when someone stole his beloved cowboy hat. A hat that some say he even wears to bed. It's a one-of-a-kind Stetson that was made for him by the wardrobe department at MGM Studios a few years ago when he appeared in the movie WW and the Dixie Dance Kings. The hat was stolen during an appearance in Chattanooga, Tennessee. Now, Don was so upset that he even bought time on a local radio station to advertise a reward for the hat's return. The rolled brim headpiece eventually was returned. But meanwhile, the people at the hat company heard about the theft and offered to recreate it. He was escorted through Stetson's headquarters in St. Louis, Missouri by the company's president, Gary Rosenthal, and workers stopped production to hand mold a perfect replica of the stolen hat, all in less than 60 minutes, a world record for hat making. Don said that except for a little dirt here and there on the original, he couldn't tell the hats apart. Now, Don's wife, Joy, added a postscript when she commented that I guess we just have to bury Don if anything ever happened to that hat. Well, since then, Don's hat has become his trademark. You see, Don feels the hat is more photogenic than he is. And while you won't find Don's photograph on the front of his new album, his hat is there, front and center, in all of its glory. The album is called Listen to the Radio, and the title tune is this week's 8th most popular song. Here is Don Williams.
I guess as a lover, I have a ways to go. When someone wants you, they should just say it so. But you'll understand if you'll take my hand, then we can dance real slow to something on the radio. Listen to the radio. Oh, listen to the radio. Let's spend the night together. Baby, don't go. They sing it on the radio. I try to find a way to explain to you what's on my mind and not sound so plain to you. But you'll realize if you close your eyes, the feelings my words can't show, they're playing on the radio. Listen to the radio. Oh, listen to the radio. Let's spend the night together. Baby, don't go. They sing it on the radio. The words I'd say don't seem to sound as real. The songs they play, that's how I really feel. So listen to the radio. baby, don't go. They sing it on the radio. Listen to the radio. Oh, listen to the radio. Let's spend the night together. Baby, don't go. They sing it on the radio.
Don Williams at number 8, moving up 2 with Listen to the Radio as the countdown continues.
My kind of country, my kind of music. American Country Countdown. Listen to the countdown.
I'm Bob Kingsley, and at number 7, here is the former number 1 song by Willie Nelson.
Maybe I didn't love you quite as often as I could have. And maybe I didn't treat you quite as good as I should have. If I made you feel second best, you did. Girl, I'm sorry I was blind. You were always on my mind. You were always on my mind. And maybe I didn't hold you all those lonely, lonely times. And I guess I never told you I'm so happy that you're mine. Little things I should have said and done, I just never took the time. But you were always on my mind. You were always on my mind. Tell me that your sweet love hasn't died. And give me one more chance to keep you satisfied. I'll keep you satisfied. Little things I should have said and done, I just never took the time. But you were always on my mind. You were always on my mind. You were always on my mind. You were always on my mind.
Dropping from number 2 to number 7 this week, Willie Nelson and Always on My Mind. Every week, American Country Countdown is heard in the 50 states and around the world on great radio stations like KTQQ in Sulphur, Louisiana, WRCM in Jacksonville, North Carolina, and WVSC in Somerset, Pennsylvania. At number 6, here is Eddie Rabbit, and I don't know where to start.
I stopped by to look around for things I left behind. With the years we spent together, there's no telling what I'll find. It's not the keys or the records, it's the love I'm looking for. 'Cause the last time that I had it, I was walking out your door. And I came by to get something I used to call my own. I didn't think that I'd need 'em when I started out alone. It's not the books or the records, but my heart I'm looking for. 'Cause the last time that I felt it, I was walking out your door. But I don't know where to start, looking for a lonely heart. Oh, I could tear this place apart if you won't mind it. On a shelf behind a book, in the closet on a hook. If you'd only help me look, I know I'll find it. I stopped in to tell you that there isn't any doubt that the things I left here with you are the things I can't live without. You can keep all that I've ever owned, it's the love I'm looking for. 'Cause the last time that I felt it, I was walking out your door. But I don't know where to start, looking for a lonely heart. Oh, I could tear this place apart if you won't mind it. Is it on a shelf behind a book, in the closet on a hook? If you'd only help me look, I know we'll find it.
That's Eddie Rabbit at number 6, moving up 2 with I Don't Know Where to Start. 5 hits to number 1 and counting them down.
This is my kind of country, my kind of music. American Country Countdown.
I'm Bob Kingsley, and at number 5, these are the Bellamy Brothers.
I love you for all the wrong reasons. I need you every night and every day. Yes, I love you for all the wrong reasons. 'Cause you love me in all the right ways. Shimmering lips to kiss me, and a body to make a fool of any man. I'd like to run away, but I just haven't had all that I can stand. Our love is like the darkness, it just keeps on getting deeper with the night. And though we never say I love you, you know it feels so good when we get it right. I love you for all the wrong reasons. I need you every night and every day. Yes, I love you for all the wrong reasons. 'Cause you love me in all the right ways.
both have other lovers, but what they don't know, they sure don't seem to mind. So we throw it to the wind. We don't worry about these pleasures that we steal. 'Cause there's oh so many reasons, but it's really how we make each other feel. I love you for all the wrong reasons. I need you every night and every day. Yes, I love you for all the wrong reasons. 'Cause you love me in all the right ways. I love you for all the wrong reasons. I need you every night and every day. Yes, I love you for all the wrong reasons. 'Cause you love me in all the right ways.
The Bellamy Brothers climbing 2 notches to number 5 with For All the Wrong Reasons. In 1974, it was a first hit, matter of fact, a number 1 hit called Room Full of Roses that introduced country fans to the voice and the piano of Mickey Gilley. And that one song, recorded almost by accident, gave him the national attention that he'd been seeking for so long. Since then, Mickey's proved that he's no flash in the pan with 21 more top 10 hits, 12 of which went to number 1. This week, Mickey has our 4th-ranked song with Tears of the Lonely.
Faded pictures, yellow from time, well-worn memories of days gone by, needing someone and nobody's there. These are the things broken dreams are made of. Lord, they're everywhere. Oh, the tears of the lonely keep falling all the time. Another nighttime that just never ends, a helpless longing for what might have been. Another morning defaced all along. These are the things broken dreams are made of. They go on and on. Oh,
Mickey Gilley easing up from number 5 to number 4 with Tears of the Lonely. And we're 3 hits away from number 1.
My kind of country, my kind of music.
Hi, I'm Marcel Spears. Keeping our global neighborhood safe is a tough job, made easier by America's brave military dogs. These dogs keep our troops safe by sniffing out bombs and IEDs and locating enemy positions. Yet when these canine heroes retire, they're too often left overseas. American Humane works to bring these valiant dogs home and reunites them with their handlers for happy, healthy retirements. To learn how you can help, visit AmericanHumane.org.
It's coming around again. A magical music journey to the 1960s, where all the music and events from the 60s become present day.
The real Don Steele, live from the 60s.
Welcome back to the year 1968. Gasoline is selling for 27 cents a gallon. Dragnet is on television. Bill Medley is playing live at the Coconut Grove, and the American Breed is on the radio.
Don't miss Live from the 60s with the real Don Steele. It all happens Tuesday afternoon at 3 p.m. Central Time on Oldies Radio Z98.3.
Every week at this time, we count down the 40 top tunes in the country. This is Bob Kingsley on American Country Countdown.
FM 98. American Country. We're simply counting the countdown.
I'm Bob Kingsley, and survey song number 3 belongs to the Statler Brothers.
All my friends ask what can they do to help me get over you, but I'm not blue and all broken in two. Why should I miss you? 'Cause you'll be back every night in my dreams. You'll be back, and it won't even seem like you're gone. No, I won't be alone, 'cause you'll be back every night in my dreams. Walk the floor and cry until dawn. Watch the door and sit by the phone. Oh no, not me. Why worry and moan just because you're gone? 'Cause you'll be back every night in my dreams. You'll be back, and it won't even seem like you're gone. No, I won't be alone, 'cause you'll be back every night in my dreams. Yeah, you'll be back, every night in my dreams. You'll be back, and it won't even seem like you're gone. No, I won't be alone, 'cause you'll be back every night in my dreams. I'll see you in my dreams.
Number 4 last week, number 3 this week. The Statler Brothers, and You'll Be Back. This week's runner-up hit on American Country Countdown belongs to T.G. Shepherd. T.G. climbing a notch to number 2 with the title tune from his newest album called Finally.
I wish my mind wouldn't argue with my heart. It splits the day apart, and a time well spent and time just thrown away. I wish my heart would please make up my mind. I'm wasting so much time. Gotta catch a glimpse of how it's gonna be. When finally I look inside your eyes and see reflections of yourself in me, the way you always said it would be. When finally I'm loving you like you love me, it happened oh so easily. I looked at you and it came to me. Finally. This Ferris wheel just keeps on spinning round, playing mind games with the ground. Can we stop this time, or must we go again? I see you standing, waiting just outside. Come and get me off this ride. Wanna lose myself in being there with you. When finally I look inside your eyes and see reflections of yourself in me, the way you always said it would be. When finally I'm loving you like you love me, it happened oh so easily. I looked at you and it came to me. When finally I look inside your eyes and see reflections of yourself in me, the way you always said it would be. When finally
T.G. Shepherd at number 2 this week, and finally. You know, the cowboy has long been a symbol of independence in America, and particularly in country music. Back in the mid-1970s, a handful of non-conforming Nashville cowboys were labeled outlaws by the media when they declared war on their record companies and fought for creative control of their music. Well, both sides won. The artists got to make music the way they wanted to make it, and the record companies enjoyed unprecedented sales as a result. The acknowledged leaders of the so-called outlaw movement were Waylon Jennings and Willie Nelson. Now, today, no one in the music business talks much anymore about outlaws, but they're still talking about Waylon and Willie. Together, they're at the top of our survey for the second straight week with Just to Satisfy You.
Someone's gonna get hurt before you're through. Someone's gonna pay for the things you do. How many hearts must break? How many is it gonna take to satisfy you? Just to satisfy you. Another love, another fool to play your game. Another love, another fool, they're all the same.
Someone's gonna get hurt before you're through. Someone's gonna pay for the things you do. You're gonna find when it's too late a heart that just won't break. Just to satisfy you. Just to satisfy you.
satisfy you. To satisfy you. Someone's gonna get hurt before you're through.
Someone's gonna pay for the things you do.
You're gonna find when it's too late, a heart that just won't break to satisfy you. Just to satisfy you.
From the album Black on Black, that's Waylon Jennings and Willie Nelson at number 1 for the second week with Just to Satisfy You. You've just heard the 40 best-selling country records determined by Billboard magazine for the week ending May 29, 1982. American Country Countdown was created by Casey Kasem and Don Bastante in conjunction with Watermark ABC Radio Enterprises. Executive producer Tom Rouse with Stu Hilner, Tom Ballantyne, Neil Hazlett, Barbara Lyon, Ron Shapiro, Ann Strohecker, and Pat Shields. I'm Bob Kingsley. Join me again next week for our countdown of the 40 biggest country hits in the USA.